How's everybody doing? It's the phenomenal DJ Showoff, and I'm here with two people from the art of fighting without fighting. Did I say it correct?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure you know. I'm here with Cadma, the beautiful, sexy, and Anthony, who is the producer, director. He is everything that is a part of this movie. How did this movie come to fruition?
I planned on creating a short film that had 4 things. It had to have martial arts, because I've never done my own martial arts film before produced. It needed to have a special effects shot. It needs to be contained in like one general location, and it needed to have a little bit of humor.
Okay, and your beautiful self, what part did you play in this?
I got to play the lead.
I'm standing next to the lead. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, now I'm good. So, what was your motivation in this part?
So in the film, I think my biggest motivation was not to disappoint Sifu, to make sure that I did my forms correctly. That was probably my biggest motivation.
Okay. And Anthony, what? How can I say it? When you were directing this, what was your motivation to make sure that these shots were the way you wanted them, or in some sense almost as perfect as you needed them to be?
Well, essentially, the way I film, I just think about what's in the frame in general. And I know, essentially, if I know what the motions are going to be, I know how to follow the actors around, because in general, like, actors aren't going to just randomly do things. And everyone followed essentially the choreography that the Sifu came up with. And we did, just a few takes, but once you get a few takes, you'll get it right in a few takes. So basically, it's all about framing. And since most of the action was in slow motion, it wasn't much to worry about any mistakes or anything like that. Because I'm also an editor, so while I'm filming and directing, I'm already editing like in my head.
Okay. One more question for you. What was your biggest fear besides not getting the moves right? What was one of your other biggest fears on making sure that your role as the lead was portrayed in the fashion that you was a strong woman in this role?
I think probably my biggest fear was that I wanted to make sure that I portrayed a character that little girls can look up to and know, yeah, I can take on the big guys if they need to. That was probably like my biggest concern, and of course safety for all the other actors, which is one of the things that everyone was phenomenal on. Great martial artists, and everyone was very careful with each other.
And originally, she was actually a supporting role in the film. But then I just decided, because I wasn't getting exactly what I wanted, I decided to cast Cadma here in the lead role.
Well, there you have it. This is phenomenal DJ Showoff for Bitten Apple, and you just been bit.